Hey, 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 everybody. Today is Movement Monday. I just wanted to share some thoughts about today, and I'm waiting for Facebook to build my audience. I'm sitting outside my house on the curb, just chilling. I just got done taking my dog for a walk, and this motivated Movement Monday became my thought for today. So I'm just going to wait about a minute too. As you're coming on, please shout out where you're calling from or where you're looking in from. I'd like to give you a big shout out and thank you for tuning in. We'll get started in about another minute or two. It is, I think they said, going to be in the 80s this week in Virginia Beach. It's crazy. This is October, and fall has kind of come into play here, and I kind of like the fall season the best. It's just halfway in between too hot and too cold, so I like it a lot. So we'll just give another minute or two before we talk about Movement Monday. And I assure you, it's not about what you think it is. Hey, William, big shout out from Houston, Texas. I can't even talk today. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Miss Sanders, Dance Fit. Been a long time since I've seen you. Miss dancing with you, too. Hope everything's well with you. We'll give it another minute or two. I've just started doing these Facebook Lives about a week or two ago. And because I felt like, well, I don't know, nobody's going to listen to what I have to say. I don't know if it's better to go with the hat on or hat off. Give me a 1 in the comments if you like the hat off, or 2 if you want the hat on. I don't know. It's a cool hat. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today, buddy? Just soaking up some of this nice VA weather. 90s into Texas. Ouch. Nah. You can keep the 90s, my friend. I like 70, 75. Little breeze. Cars going by. I'm going to give it just another minute or two. Then we're going to talk about Movement Monday. And I assure you, it's not what you think it is. All right. We've got some people on now. Let me go ahead and get started so not to keep this as a long video. How many people realize that every time you consume food, you've got food going in, something needs to go out, right? I won't say that I recently learned, but I didn't have a number associated to how often should you go a day. Now, everybody's body is different, but if you think about it, we should probably go more often than we do. So the rule of thumb is 3. You should be going 3 times a day. And I'm not talking about number 1. We're all adults here, so I'm talking about number 2. Deuce. 3 times a day is what you should be doing. Now me, I can get 2, maybe 2.5 on a regular basis, but I'm working on getting up to 3. Now that's something that there's some things that you can do to increase the frequency of that happening if you're like going maybe once or twice a week. Now don't laugh, I have heard people that have had issues and they don't go quite as often. So one thing you can do is naturally increase your water intake. That's 1. Number 2 is increase your fiber intake. And number 3, believe it or not, after a car goes by, is get more sleep. We need to get more sleep. So if you're drinking your water, you're being more active, you're eating at least, maybe 2 meals and a few snacks a day, and you're getting the right amount of sleep, that's going to be the recipe for making sure that everything is moving through the body as much as possible. Because when you consume food, and let's say you're not the greatest eater in the world, what I mean by that is you're not chewing your food deliberately, intentionally, taking those 22, 23 bites before you swallow. Most of us, we're grabbing food in a hurry and we're just shoveling it in. Okay, I've got my food in, I'm going on. But that puts a tremendous stress on your body, a tremendous stress. So your body is always trying to break down and tear down food. So make sure that you drink plenty of fluids. Now, when you wake up in the morning, well, you've got that nice empty stomach. What you want to do, now I've been doing a routine for the last 6 weeks and it's worked really, really good. some Bragg's apple cider vinegar, water, a cup of water. I'll put that in the microwave, heat that up for like 1:30, and then I'll put honey in it. Now I'm not not going to say it's got to be organic, but the better ingredients you have, the better results you'll have. So just get some honey in there, squeeze that in there, stir it up, and make it, and just sip on that. And that gets the body moving nice and smooth. Let's see, HTO, fiber, sleep, got it, okay. Yeah, just got to get that in there as much as you can. And it has been working really great for me. Less gas, less bloating. And I just feel like my stomach's at peace and my body's not beating me up for it. So again, today is Movement Monday. Think about how many times you've gone today. It's like, let's see, what time is it here? It's 2:24 Eastern Standard Time. So you're doing the math. You probably should have at least gone at least once today. Hopefully it was in the morning. All right. But if not, you can still make that up. Get that fluid in there, start moving, getting some sleep, and try out that my morning routine. That helps out a lot. Let me know what you think about it. All right. Cut out the gluten. Yes, that's a great tip. The more we can stay away from putting stuff into our body that makes our bodies volatile, the easier it will be to find something that works for you, and so that you can go ahead and go out throughout your day. Like, our bodies constantly is trying to repair and let us do the things that we like to do on a normal basis. All right, today's Motivated Monday movement tip. Thank you all for coming on. I gotta put a plug in for my website. Go to my blog. Hopefully you'll find some nice tips and stuff. Please subscribe to it. It's at www.kennethpv.com. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, bye-bye.